871 words, within the 900 plus or minus 5% target range. Here's the final script. Right now, the black hole at the center of galaxy M87 is still firing a jet of matter across 25,000 light-years, at nearly the speed of light, and the scientists who study it have no way to stop it or even fully explain it. In 2019, they captured its shadow, its light, but buried inside that image is a detail they still won't say out loud on camera. Here's what nobody is telling you. Its name is M87 asterisk. That little star means star, but there is nothing star-like about it. It sits 55 million light-years away, inside a galaxy so large it swallows entire star clusters like snacks. The black hole itself weighs 6.5 billion times more than our sun. 6.5 billion. Say that slowly because your brain cannot actually picture it. For a century, Einstein's equations predicted something like this had to exist. Nobody had proof. Then in April 2019, a global team called the Event Horizon Telescope did something that should have been impossible. They linked 8 radio dishes, scattered across 4 continents, into one telescope the size of planet Earth. 200 scientists, 2 years of processing, and they pointed it at the dark. What came back was a picture, a dim, glowing ring wrapped around a black hole so intense it swallows light itself. That ring is called the shadow. It is not the black hole. It is the last light, bent and smeared around the edge of oblivion before it vanishes forever. And here is the part that should stop you cold. That light took 55 million years to reach us. It left before humans existed, before dinosaurs went extinct. It has been traveling since before there was an Earth to receive it, and the moment it finally arrived, in 2019, it landed on a telescope built specifically to catch it. That is not a coincidence anyone can fully explain. That is a 55 million-year-old signal, arriving on schedule for something that was never supposed to be visible at all. Here is where it gets strange. The ring in that image was brighter on one side than the other. Astronomers expected symmetry. They got a crescent. The bottom of the ring blazed while the top faded into near darkness. The official explanation is called relativistic beaming, material spiraling near light speed, brightened on the side moving toward us, dimmed on the side moving away. It is elegant. It is also incomplete, because the exact brightness ratio predicted by the models did not match what the telescope recorded, not by a small margin either. And nobody at the Event Horizon Telescope has published a clean answer for why the mismatch exists, or what it might mean about the physics happening at the edge of a black hole's throat. Now here's the part that worries them more than the mismatch itself. That same black hole is firing a jet of charged particles, 5,000 light-years long at nearly the speed of light, and it has been doing this the entire time astronomers have been watching it, for over a century of photographic records. Nobody has ever seen it stop. Nobody knows what is actually powering it because a black hole is supposed to trap everything forever. Nothing escapes. That is the entire definition. And yet somehow, right at its boundary, this thing is launching matter outward across a distance larger than our solar system times a billion. The math says it shouldn't be possible. The picture says it's happening anyway. But here's the strange part. The ring itself, the shadow they captured, may not be static either. New data suggests it is still changing shape slightly year over year in ways that don't match a stable, settled black hole. Something at the heart of M87 is still moving, still shifting. And the people who took that photograph, the ones who spent a decade of their careers proving Einstein right, will tell you off the record that they don't fully understand what they photographed. If a black hole is bending light that started traveling before the dinosaurs, and firing a jet that defies its own rules, and changing shape years after we caught it on camera, then what we call an event horizon might not be the fixed, final boundary we were taught it was. It might be something closer to a wound. Still open, still active, still leaking energy the laws of physics say it cannot leak. And if the most extreme object in the known universe refuses to sit still long enough for us to fully understand it, that raises an uncomfortable question about everything else we've measured with confidence: stars, galaxies, the age of the universe itself, and every equation built on the assumption that a black hole's boundary is fixed and final. So the image exists. The light was captured. But the thing that made it 55 million light-years away is still moving, still firing, still changing, right now, as you watch this. And nobody at the Event Horizon Telescope will tell you what it's turning into next. What do you think is really happening at the edge of that shadow? Tell us below.